It's 2025. And yes, still there is war in the world. Still there is starvation, even slavery. There is so many things going on in the world that sounds just wrong. There's so many wars going on. But I'm here to talk about a special war, a silent war, a war that is going on inside of you. That nobody talks about. So stay here with me. Let's turn off all the distractions, notification in the WhatsApp, TV, radio, everything that we are turning on to try to distract ourselves. Everything that we are doing, eating, anything that we are doing just to try to cope with this war. It is time for us to try to cool down. All of this is our time. It is the time we're gonna cross with you this personal war. So trust, stay here. Yes, it might sound uncomfortable. You might even want to turn off the video right now. Start to be a little bit edgy for you, but hang a little longer. We are together, alone. I know these things are difficult to cross. I know this subject you've been trying to avoid for so long. It's like pushing a ball under the water. You've been doing everything to hold, but there is a time that you cannot longer hold, and the ball pops up. In the time of a crisis or a diagnosis, this ball pops up. And in this time, all that we want is to leave the room, fly away. It's like kids, we want to put their hands on their ears and say, la, 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 la. I'm not hearing what you are saying. We do these sort of things. Or it's kind of, if we dive in a swimming pool, people are talking, but we cannot longer hear. We hear like the water. We leave the room and then we get back. Why? Because there is a big monster. It feels like this big monster is chasing us. And it sounds so huge to us. But this is one way to see it. I want you to enter in this awareness. This is one way to see the reality. It's not the reality in itself. It's a way you've been seeing this as a huge monster chasing you. Let me give you an example. So you have a meeting in Frankfurt and you leave your home 5 hours before your flight. You do everything right, you calculate, you get a cab, and then suddenly there is an accident in the road and you can't control it. There's such a traffic jam and you get stuck. And the times start to pass by and nothing moves. And you start to be stressed, and the monsters pop up in your mind, and you start to create scenarios of you losing the flight and you lose your meeting, and everything starts to go wrong in your life. So you start to create so many scenarios, all chaotic. And then the time starts to pass by and each minute feels like an hour and things doesn't move and you start to be stressed and now you are pumping and now you are getting really, really stressed in the car, even though you have done everything right to get on time. Then at certain point, you get to the airport. You get that rushing, get out of the cab, running, and you go through security, and suddenly someone just in front of you, there's a lady, and she struggles to go to the security, and she doesn't take the shoes off, and everything beeps. She doesn't take the water off her bag, and you start to be like, oh, it's so simple, just do this and just pass, because you are stressed, you are rushed through time. Then at certain point you go and being a bit rude with the lady, and then suddenly you go to your gate and you are in time. But not just this, your mobile beeps and you receive the notification that the meeting is postponed for tomorrow afternoon. So you all this rush for nothing. Let me calm myself down. But as you try to calm yourself down, you notice that it's still flushing to your body all the adrenaline, the cortisol, everything is pumping through your body, and your body is so agitated. And what you feel as a relief is that you actually got tired throughout all this peak of emotions. And you faced this monster and all these worst scenarios you create in your mind. Nobody knows you usually do this. But you know that so many times you feel you are negative, or you go through things in a way that not even come true. So today I invite you to look that might have another perspective through all of this. And this monster can turn into your best friend. In the next video, we're gonna deal with this monster. We're gonna kill it. And let's start to face it and be able to deal with this in a new perspective. Give it a like and follow so you never lose one video.